What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. In case you don't know, TubeBuddy is a free website that will help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. Thanks to them, some of my videos even show up as top results. Want to give them a try? Check the description below for the link. Today's product is GEARDON's DM613 karaoke machine. So usually I'll show you what's all in the box, but I already have it kind of set up, so I'll show it to you as we kind of go through them. But I'll go and list what comes in this box. So we have the speaker itself, we have 2 mics, we have 2 mic holders, a controller, a holder for your phone, charging cable, and a manual. So let me go into some general info and then we'll go into looking at this a little closer. So it has a max 6-hour playtime on a full charge. It has controls for both the speaker audio and the mics, connects via Bluetooth, microSD, USB, aux, and even FM radio. You can actually eliminate the original voice from a song by holding the back button under the USB mode, allowing you to turn most songs into a karaoke version. I'll make a separate video showing this function since it might cause this video to be blocked if I do it in this specific review. It has a 50-watt power with a double 8-inch subwoofer and 3-inch tweeter passive radiator. It weighs about 23.1 pounds, but it has wheels so you can roll it instead of carrying it. So let's go ahead and just kind of cycle through the different lighting modes. So as you can already see, I have one going on here, and they do change with the rhythm of the song. However, from what I've noticed, you do need to raise the audio to a certain level for that to happen. And I'm gonna go ahead and say for indoor use, it probably won't really work. Usually I put the audio around 20 or so on the speaker, and that's already pretty loud. The speaker gets super loud. So if you're using it outdoors, it's perfect for, if you need it super loud, you can pump it all the way up and everyone around can hear it. And you can see the lighting modes change with the beat. But indoor probably won't see the lighting effects change with the beat, but you can still set these lighting effects however you want to. As you can see, it looks nice even as is. And this is only the first lighting effect. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just cycle through them and you can see them one by one that way. So that should be all of the lighting modes. As you can see, even with the amount of light I have hitting the speaker itself, the lighting modes are actually very easy to see. It actually looks a lot better in person than it does even on my camera. I could probably adjust the settings a little bit, but I don't think I can make it look nearly as nice as it does in person. And each lighting mode kind of changes on its own, as I mentioned, so I kind of cycled a little bit quicker through it, so you didn't get to see it do all the RGB lights that it can. But it should have given you a pretty good idea of what the patterns are, and so you get an idea of what the color schemes would be as well. So let me go ahead and show you kind of a closer look at it as well. So here we have, let me go ahead and fix that. So right here we have the panel that you can see it's currently on Bluetooth mode. You can see the battery. Let me show you the top of it real quick. So on top we have the button to change the lighting modes. You can see all the other options we have. And then over here we have the on-off switch. This panel right here will control the audio from the mics, which I have attached to the back. This one will control the main audio from whatever device you have connected. And then you have all these knobs to also control various parts of the song, the bass, the treble, places where you can connect extra mics and so forth. You can see all the different connection points right here. So let me go ahead and set my camera down, flip this over. And as you can see, it does have these little clips to put the mics on. So you can just pull the mics up and you can see just fits in perfectly. And I think that's one of my favorite features about it, which you might be thinking is a very simple feature, but I've had a lot of speakers like these and they usually don't have these clips. And you can remove the clips if you don't want them, but that is something that I think is a very big draw to the speaker. We also, of course, have the remote that I was mentioning before, so you can control different aspects with that. And then it came with this little thing right here. Let me get it with a different background so it's a little easier to see. This can hold a tablet, and you can kind of connect this. It says, at least online, you can connect it to like the back of a seat, where your headrest is on the seat of a car. I personally connect it here sometimes. That is an option if you want to. You can just lift this up and then connect it here, put a tablet here. However, you don't need to, because this right here is a little cradle for a phone or a tablet as well. Let me see if I can grab my phone real quick. And as you can see, even with like a huge case on it, it fits really well. So if you wanted to put your phone there or a tablet there for the music, let's say you're doing a karaoke version, you just need a place to put it so that way you can read the words, or you just want to set it down because you have it connected through aux, that is an option. So that's always a big pro to have as well. All right, so now I'm going to do a little bit of an audio test to show you the quality. So first I'm going to do it with the mic. I already put in some batteries in here if you need to see how. Just unwind this, toss in 2 AA's. It came with, I think, 6 AA's total. I didn't use the ones it came with. I used my own chargeable ones. But yeah, you just toss it in, you just press this button, it's on. And I'm just gonna tap it so you can tell that it is connected. So first off, I need to raise the audio a bit. So let's put on 10 and see if that's loud enough. So yeah, that's pretty loud. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk through the mic. It is very clear. It doesn't have any lag or latency as far as I can tell. And so I'm gonna go and stop talking through that because I don't know how clear it comes out on my camera when I'm recording this, but it is very clear when using it. I only have the audio at 10. Let's see what the max is. So the max is 16, so it can get pretty loud, and that was with me talking at a pretty light volume. And it connected right away. As you can see, all I did was turn it on. It was connected, worked just fine. You have 2 mics, so 2 people can use it at once. You can connect more because it does have a port to attach more mics. So you can use this for karaoke purposes. You could use it for, let's see, like a gathering where you need some kind of system for people to be able to hear you. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. I'm gonna put this back here. And I'm gonna go ahead and do an audio test with one of my videos. And actually I went ahead and used the option to kind of cut out someone's voice. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like when I do it on one of my videos, because I thought it was interesting. So yeah, let's go ahead and start it up. So this is without it cutting out my voice. Let me go ahead and raise the audio up to about 10. And I'll probably raise it up to, actually, you know what? I'm gonna raise it up to 25. 25 is very loud, but I think, let me see what the max is. It's 32. 25 is already really loud, and that's not incorporating the audio adjustment from my phone itself. But yeah, it's gonna be loud, and the reason I'm doing it that high is so you can see the lighting effect kind of change a little bit with the audio. What's up, this is GM, and before I start, I want to tell you about TubeBuddy. Okay, so that was just a really quick little sample. As you could see, it did change with the beat. It also mostly is going with the bass from what it looks like. And so that's important because what I'm about to do, I'm going to cancel out my voice. You heard what it sounds like with my voice and without it like cutting out anything. And I'm going to see if you can tell if there's a difference. If not, I'm going to explain it as well. But let me go and show you what you have to do to cut out the voice. So you go over here and you hold down this button.
Sing along.
So it says sing along. So what it's going to do now, it's going to cut out my voice from this clip. So let me go ahead and start it up and we'll see if you can tell a difference. Okay, so you might have noticed there was that little patch where I kind of left where it was just silent. And that's where I cut out my voice. It actually got my voice out completely. There's no music behind it. But one thing you may have noticed was in the beginning of that little tune that I used for my intro, it actually took away a lot of the bass. It actually took away almost all of the bass. And that's why none of the lighting changed with the song, even though the volume's at the same level. So I guess part of what it's doing is it's reducing the bass or taking away the bass
So keep that in mind. I still think that's a really cool feature, and I will have another video showing how it does it to a normal song. I just have to find one that it won't completely block this video. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But I still think that is a really, really cool feature to have. I don't think I've actually seen that on a speaker before, at least none of the ones I've reviewed in the past. So if that is something that you're looking for, that is pretty neat, because not every song has a karaoke version, especially songs that aren't as well known. Maybe it's just like a small artist that no one else has ever heard of. No one's gonna make a karaoke version of their song. So this is a really neat feature to have if that's something that you're looking for. So let me just go into my final impressions on it. I personally love the speaker. The light modes are amazing. I like that it has holders for the mics. It makes it a lot easier to transport everything. The best part though is definitely the fact that you can turn any song into a karaoke version. Of course, it does have some drawbacks where it kind of takes away some of the bass, but I think in the end it's kind of worth it because you don't really have any other options. So this at least gives you some way of doing a karaoke version of a song that you really want to do. That's it for this video. Link to this product is in the description below. If you found the video helpful, I'd love it if you could leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment below as well. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.